You a square or you a savage. I don't do out in Paris. Either getting or something getting tatted. I got bad and I got bad habits. Who want in the static? My too official. For the action, any beef we make it sizzle. You know I want it all. The brinks and the safe, certified nothing.
And this is a team that stands out on and off the court with their style. A shot from earlier as they made their way to the locker room. And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love. Right here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Trailblazers going up against New York. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at New York, they're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on.
Well, I think for New York, they fought awfully hard this season, and they've got the results to show for it. It's been a breakout year for this group.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a nice story, but now the real work begins, getting themselves primed for a deep push into the playoffs.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got the Monster, Prez out there with the Wizard. Then it's Woolridge, and it's Pierce in at the small forward position. And for New York, Buckets is out there with Primetime. Then it's the Prophet. Then it's G, and it's Washington in at the shooting guard. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP to start. Season, you know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes,
like
they can.
Like you said, let it play out. Here's Black. Here's the three. That shot off, and Phoenix will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Both good from the line that time. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Long, and he's good on the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here is Woolridge. Tight defense on him, and there's the pass to the Monster. Just 5 on the clock. The fader. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Here's Pierce. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Black. Pierce covering. Black kicks to Long. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Long's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Prez. He had a 30-point outing their last game against.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Black. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw good from G. And G drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's the monster. 12 points his last outing. Kicks it to Woolridge. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's the monster, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Here's Prez following the score by New York. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Basket good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Black. Pierce covering. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And G drops them both. And here is Woolridge. He had a 21-point outing in their last game again.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
New York with the ball. Here's Long. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Washington.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
No one near Prez as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Black, and it's G finishing it off.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Outside, Woolridge. Here's Pierce. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Long. Here's Buckets. The shot comes out. Nice D from Woolridge. Phoenix trails by 5. Lane passes to Woolridge. Lays it up off the glass. Woolridge has got 6 points. For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Long, guarded by Woolridge. Long kicks to Black. Pass to Long. Fires from deep. Prez with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside, Woolridge launches it. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Black. Pierce covering. The feed to Tompkins. It's blocked. Here's the monster. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Long. They lead by 1. Right wing. Here's Black. The good-looking shot from the wing. 8 points for him. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. The franchise is checked in for Prez. Maverick comes in for the Wizard. Champs checked in for Pierce. The Waiters subbed in for the Monster. Here's the Waiter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against...
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. A nice shot by Woolridge. Woolridge has got 8 points.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Boomer, he's checked in for buckets. Freak comes in for G. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And the franchise is subbed in for the Prophet. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. The Monsters checked in for Woolridge. Here's Champ. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 2 points, that one goes.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
The Waiter passes to Lawrence. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Passes it to the franchise. Back to Johnson. Pass to Tompkins. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's the Waiter. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And good that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Blewett. Johnson outside. A three-pointer's right on target. Johnson's got the game tied up here for New York.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Maverick. Pass to Charles. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Trailblazers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And New York making a change here. Burton's checked in, and he makes both free throws. 46 seconds left to play in the first. And there's the foul. It's on the Waiter. That's his first foul. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Passes it to Irvin. Throws it up high. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Maverick. He had a 12-point outing in their last game again. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Champ, the pass to Lawrence. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good. Good on both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Now here's Freak. Here's the franchise. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
New York trailing. The franchise is out there with Johnson. Then it's Tiny, and it's Boomer, and it's Freak in at the small forward. They're the group. New York will start the second one. Johnson, the pass to the franchise. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. The pass to the waiter. Here's the franchise. Here's the waiter. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. Here's Blewett. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
That's how you share the rocks. He does this time and time again.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Johnson. Inside and stolen by Freak. Pass to the franchise. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. The franchise has got his second bucket tonight.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Champ. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin. intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Wong. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Maverick. 8 points for him. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Maverick's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's the waiter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's check out the stats for Johnson. How's the last month of basketball been for him?
Averaging 9 points per game, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Prez is checked in for the franchise. Pierce comes in for Champ, and Woolridge subbed in for the Monster. Here's Long. 11 points in the game. And there's the call on Maverick. That is his first foul of the game. The Wizard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's the waiter. Pass to Woolridge. Outside, Pierce. Back to Woolridge. And it's off from 3-point range. For New York, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Now here's Pierce. Stolen away. And again, New York turns it over. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at the chosen one. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. New York trails by 4. Here's Wong. He's got 11. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here is Woolridge. Passes to Montgomery. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Wong. Guarded by Woolridge. Stolen by Woolridge. Pierce against Johnson. And the basket by Pierce.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Tompkins checked in for Burton. Buckets comes in for Boomer. Black's checked in for Freak, and Washington subbed in for Johnson. Here's Black. 26 points for him last game again.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
The Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, Pierce. Here's the pass to Woolridge. From past the arc. Here's Lane. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Black. And the shot is good. Black's got 10 points.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now Woolridge, 8 points for him. Pass to the Waiter. Floats one. It's deflected. Here's Black. 10 points for him. .11 feet away, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Perez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's the Wizard. Outside for Woolridge. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Perez for the 3. And Pierce gets it to go on the assist from Perez. 9 points for Dub.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Long passes to Buckets. And it's blocked. And it's Pierce in the corner. Again, Pierce missing. New York trails by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's the Waiter. He's covered by Washington.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Over in the corner, Perez. And a miss there on the triple. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And then G with the jam.
And I can say, sort of surprising, he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to the Waiter. Here's the Wizard. He kicks it to Woolridge. Buries it from three-point range. Woolridge has got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's the Waiter. 6 points for him. And they pick up 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
For the Trailblazers, the franchise is checked in for Perez. Maverick comes in for Pierce, and the Monsters subbed in for the Waiter. Here's Maverick. 10 points for him. And that one is off. And New York will come the other way. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Here's Black. He's got 17. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Phoenix. 1:24 left to play here in the half. Here's Maverick. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. One-on-one fast break. Offensive rebound. Back to Washington. The pass to Long. Shot clock at 3. They shoot again. Black, no good. Trailblazers leading by 11. Down low. Here's Montgomery. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scorers. Look at G, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
New York shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Stolen by Woolridge. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Drops in the breakaway layup. Woolridge has got 5 points now this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Champs checked in for the Wizard. The Trailblazers shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the right side. Here's Champ. 5 on the clock. Again, Phoenix.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Long. But they get it back. And so it's Phoenix out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Terry Stotts. Coach, what is going right for your team so far?
Well, we've got a lot of energy. Getting stops and getting runouts is the biggest.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, pretty checking out Phoenix. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
How good are these guys with the basketball? They're pushing the ball, finding the open.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Wizard out there with Pierce. Then there's the Monster. Then there's Prez. And it's Woolridge in at the 1. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Phoenix.
And guys getting into a nice groove. here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Long passes to Tompkins. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got 9 rebounds now tonight. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by New York. Bucket's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Black kicks to Long. Back to Black. Got a hand on it. Over Pierce. Black, no good. Phoenix leading by 17. Outside Pierce. Pass to Woolridge. Here's the monster. Prez with the ball. He's got 6. Here's Montgomery. That one, no good. For New York, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. For New York, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. And here is Woolridge. He's got 16. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Man, he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. The monster passes to Lane. Bangs home the trifecta. Prez has got 9 points.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Long. 14 points for him. New York, no good that time either.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
A nice shot by Woolridge.
Oh, great ball movement there.
my destiny. And if my choices don't affect you, why you